Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm doing things a little different. I just had my son 4 weeks ago. That's a month ago on today, the 26th. He is 1 month old, my baby Josiah. He was premature. He was born only 2 pounds 4 ounces, and I had him at 29 weeks. So I had him very early because you're supposed to have a baby after 40 weeks. I had him at 29, and usually babies come out to be like general between 7 and 9 pounds, somewhere in there. 9 is kind of big, so I say 7 to 8 pounds. He was only 2 pounds 4 ounces. I had him premature, and I had to have an emergency C-section. So I'm showing y'all what I did postpartum. This is what I'm looking like. Stomach is flat, so that's why I decided to make this video for those that just had a baby. This can help whether you had a C-section or a regular vaginal birth. Either one. It helps. My last kids I had vaginal. This is the only C-section I ever had, and I did this with all of them. So this will help you if you want to bounce back, get back skinny. Now this little pudgy right here, they cut me here. They cut you on like your pubic area. I'm sorry y'all, but it's the truth. They cut you on like the women on the pubic area, and it be swole for a long time, and you have scar tissue, so it be like that. So it might not get flatter than that, but for my ladies that had C-section or anybody that had a baby, this is still good. So I'm gonna show y'all what I did to get this little flat result. Mind you, I'm only 4 weeks. I'm not even at the 6-week mark, so I'm sure it's gonna go down. It's been going down like crazy. So I might do like a part 2 to show y'all, and I promise you this little pudge will be gone. By my 6 weeks, I'm doing that 6 weeks. By my 6 weeks, it'll be gone. But I'm gonna show y'all what I use to get my stomach back flat. And like I said, you can use the same method, whether you had a vaginal that's pushing through or the C-section where they cut you. Either one will work just as fine. So I'm gonna show y'all what I use. So let's get right on into the video. You feel me? Okay, y'all. So I use 3 simple items. I'm gonna show y'all where y'all can get it from. I'm gonna tell y'all where I can get it from or whatever. So I use a rag. Now this is for if you have a C-section, okay? You use the rag for if you have a C-section. But if you have vaginal instead of the rag, you would use lipoforms. Or you can use the rag too. So I'm gonna show you. The rag is like either or, and then the lipoforms I just advise if you had like the vaginal, the regular stomach birth. Then you're gonna get your ab board. I got this, I believe, off of Amazon. So this is what it looks like. You want to make sure you get the one that's longer if you had a C-section. Make sure you get the one that's long because they got different ones. They have one like with a curve like this at the bottom too. But if you have a C-section, you want to get the one that's longer at the bottom because the C-section, they cut you real low. So this will help. So it's a 5-high M&D on it. And I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I had this thing for some years, y'all. So yeah, it's a little, printed, like it got wear and tear on it. But yeah, you can get this off of Amazon, eBay, whatever. And it's designed to go on your stomach, so it got like a little curve to it. And the curved part would be on your stomach like that. See what I'm saying? So to fit like that. That's why you want the one that's long at the bottom because they cut you here. So this will cover that up. So this is called an ab board. And then the third item is you want to get you some type of waist trainer or waistband or whatever you want to use. I'm going to show y'all the one that the hospital give you, but this is better, and I'm going to show you why. But I got this off of eBay. This particular brand, and it is not sponsored. I paid for this myself. It's Camilla's. A lot of y'all may know that brand. But this is the one that I use. And I had this thing over 5 years, and it's still well put together. So, yeah, that's the 3 items that you're going to use to help you snatch that waist back, girl. Okay, so now this is the one that the hospital give you, which isn't bad. It's white like this. Now, I will say this is perfect to use the first 2 weeks. They gave me this week 1, so like maybe like my 6th day, they like, they don't call this a waist trainer at the hospital. They just said like an abdomen wrap or some junk like that. And I'm like, yeah, give it to me. So this is what you want to use. The one the hospital give you. If they don't give it to you, you can ask for it. They have these. because once you're cut down here, you got to let your stitches heal. So you're in a healing process, and this is not as aggressive as the waist trainer. So it's just like cloth. It's nothing major. It's real soft. You can bend it. It's just like fabric, just regular fabric like your clothes. So I would recommend this the first 2 weeks of you being postpartum of having your baby, because like I said, it's not dramatic. Let me show y'all what it looked like. That's why I wore this onesie so y'all can see. So you're gonna just do that like that, and then so say you just out the hospital, you got your C-section mark, or even vaginal, because you know vaginal is just you focus up here, but when you have a C-section, you got to focus a little lower. So you just take it, and the lady recommended that I have somebody help me, but I just mastered it by myself, because in the hospital I was pretty much by myself. I was in the ICU for a week, so I was pretty much by myself. But you take it, and then you just really grab that thing, and then you just wrap it around. Now, if you had a regular baby, you'll make sure you focus your attention up here from like your hips to like the bottom of your tits. I got a short torso, so mine always fit a lot longer. But if you have a C-section, you want to do it a little lower, because all the swollen is pretty much down here. So I take it a little lower, and then you just wrap that thing a lot lower. And then you can always tuck that like that. Tuck it, and boom. So this is what the hospital one look like, which is cool. They still have you looking flat, you know. First, I recommend first 2 weeks, because you're going to be sore. It's going to be very tender down here. So this is not as aggressive. Like, you see it still, it got a little curve to it, but it ain't like sucking me in. You know what I'm saying? There's no pressure to the C-section scar or the incision where it's healing. And it's just perfect. It's cool. But I'm going to show you the one that I have. So this will be ideal when you first had your baby. Your baby is less than 2 weeks old. You're still healing. Whether you have a C-section or a regular one, this will be ideal. So let me do a little 360. I see how the back look. No pressure at all. And yeah, so this is the one that the hospital give you. Good material. Very nice and friendly. I don't need it anymore, so I'm just going to put it in my closet. But yeah, this is the one that they give you. Okay, so say now you're like headed into your 3rd week, or you like mid 2 weeks. This is what I do. And I'm like I said, I'm only 4 weeks, and I've been doing this for 2 weeks now. So I started like around the 2 week area, like a little after the 2 week area. So let's say my C-section scar is down here. Let me turn to the side. So it's like very low, it's down here. So what I do is I take this rag, put it right here. So let me show y'all like that. And then I take my ad board and I put it like that. What the rag is going to do is it's going to give it extra push. It's going to push it in more, because this board only going to go so far, because you got your little hip bone, pelvis bone, this pelvis bone, but you got that bone right here, and you got that bone right here, which it kind of meets this. But what that rag do is it's going to push it in even more like that. So you grab these two. And then it don't have to be this waist trainer, y'all. Trust me. If I had another one, like I've been rocking with this one, so this has been my fave. But they got so many out there. So if you got another brand, that's okay. You don't have to go searching for Camilla's. And you can do this by yourself. So this if you had a C-section, and I'm gonna show you the vaginal, how to do the vaginal one too. But this is if you had a C-section. I'm gonna go on my C-section first, because that's what I had. So you want to make sure you put this low, because like I told you, you want to focus on your pubic area, not your stomach so much. So you're going to put that down there like that. Then you're going to take this one, squeeze that thing. Pull it, pull it, pull it. And then you're going to put that low too. Right? And then you got these two little things. You're going to make sure they low now. Make sure they low. And that's how that look. I know it may look crazy, but you see how my back posture is like pushed in? It gives you like that hourglass. That's how you're going to get your body back. Your body might be a little better after this than before you had the baby. And see, this suck your size in, because that's what these two do. Like I'm sucked in. See, look, I'm sucked in a little bit. But with this, it's gonna really give you that hourglass look that some of y'all is really looking for. So that's what that look like. You might have it hang, but that's cool. That's how you know it's low. And it covers that area that's cut. And it's pushing it in. It's that pressure. You know what I'm saying? So it's concealing your body, which is going to make it come back flat. Because, okay, once you have a baby, you have excess skin, you have excess fat. And if you just do nothing, it's going to hang. And a lot of people, a lot of pregnant women, or that was pregnant women, wonder why they had that, what they call a fufa, I think they call it. Or just that extra excess skin that's just hang over because you just letting it hang. So it's going to do what gravity does. It's going to just fall and pull. You know what I'm saying? But if you conceal it, give it some compression, you don't have that excess hanging. You know what I'm saying? So even if you don't use the ab board, I really do advise you to use the ab board because that's what's really pushing everything in. This is just extra support. I sleep with this on because you sleep minimum 6 to 8 hours. So while you sleep, you don't even feel it. You know what I'm saying? I use this when I'm just around in the house, cleaning up, or just in the house, period. A lot of people go to like the park or jog in it. You can do that too. If you do all that, I advise you to take this board off because the board just like, hello, hi, like it's just there. It's a different color. Maybe it feels black, you know what I'm saying? But mine is beige, so that's that. And I sleep with it every night. I can also pull it down. You can go run your little errands or whatever. But like I said, if this was black, it'd be kind of cool. But yeah, this is for the C-section way. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all the vaginal way. That's just regular pushing the baby out, regular naturally. I'm gonna show y'all that way. So with that way, if you want to use a rag, now you got two options. If you want to use the rag, what you're gonna focus on now is your stomach. Okay, so you're gonna put that thing right there in the middle. Like right up under your boob, right there, like just in the middle, okay? And then you're gonna put the ab board, this little loop is to go in between your titties, like right up under your titties, so it'll go higher, so it'll look like this, okay? Now, like I said, the rag is just extra compression. It really is just, you know, make it like thicker, you know what I'm saying? So it makes your stomach a lot faster than just without the board. Without the board, it's fine too. But I feel like the rag will really push it in a lot more. But this is without the rag. Either way is fine. But like I said, I use the rag. So this is how it looks without, which is really cool. Okay. And without the rag, you can feel the board more, so you like know it's there. So it's like it really pushes it in. But I don't know. I just feel like this is just more comfortable because you got that extra support or whatever. But it's totally up to you. Just try with or without. With or without. This is what it looks like. And then you're gonna take your waist trainer. It's for my new mamas out there. Or like this could be your second, third, fourth, fifth child. Like it still does the same thing. I use this one hand. All right. You're gonna take that off the excess, and then you're gonna, like I said, now you're gonna focus on your top half. So it's not gonna come down here like the first one. It's gonna come. You're gonna focus on your stomach. So I'm gonna wrap that thing like that, and we're gonna pull this, and we're gonna wrap that thing like that. Boom. So if you do this, you're gonna have a little hourglass body. It's gonna be looking real nice. And then you can really pull this to the max. So let me show y'all. This will be regular. This will be comfortable. First out of your 2 weeks, don't do it too tight. You're gonna be sore already. Like, so this what this looks like. You focusing on your stomach area, not down here. So down the C-section, you'll have it going like this. You have it going downwards. If you had a vaginal one, you'll focus on your stomach. So I said, you see it sucking me in here. Got that little curve already. Okay. And if you want, you can also just pull this up. Because that's what I do sometimes too. Because I don't be wanting like a little dent. You know what I'm saying? If you're just sitting like that all the time, have that little dent. So I just push it up. Do this side as well. Because you got to have both sides looking the same now. So I just pull it up like that. But it gives you that hourglass look. And then you just... it push your back in, kind of give you like that dip in your back too. So it really helps. Like I said, you can go walk into the park, just around the house, whatever. You can just go about your day. I would recommend get a black one of these because, well, I wear black all the time. So if your if your waist trainer is black and you wear black like me, then I get black. But they didn't have black wasn't an option, so I had to get this. And I had this like, I'm telling you, like 5 years. Had this for 5 years, this 5 years. So I'm sure they got more colors now. But yeah. So yeah, you just literally these 3 simple steps. You don't even really you don't need a rag unless you have a C-section for sure. The rag is optional for vaginal, like your regular stomach is very optional. You'll see once you put it on, you try it. You really don't need a rag. That's just my preference. But C-section, I highly recommend the rag because it helps push everything in. And then just taking it off assembly, and then voila, these 3 little items or whatever. Just make sure if you don't even want to get the ab board, that's fine. If you want the rag, that's fine. But just make sure you get you one of these. And I'm gonna show you how this look with just this one too, because it does. It's just really about this part for real, for real. The ab board is a bonus, baby, like bonus. If you have to get anything, this will be number 1 to get. But if you have to get something else, get the ab board. That is amazing. I'm telling you, that'll suck you right on in to put everything in its place. But I'm gonna show y'all this way. So without the board, I can literally squeeze it across. Push this up a little bit because my hip's way up here, so I wouldn't have it down here. I have a very small torso, as y'all can tell. And then I take these, and I'm gonna do it to the max. We're gonna do that. Like I said, I'm 4 weeks now, so I can do this now. And let it meet the band, the what's this called, Velcro part. And I'm really sucked in. Look at this side. I pulled the crap out of that. But you don't have to, because it will get painful if you get very tight. So we're going to just loosen that up a little bit. But anyway, you see how I have like the whole little ba-bang, bang, you know what I'm saying? The ba-boom, boom, you know? Like that. Don't worry about this. You're not going to have no skin hanging over. It's not going to be extra. It's not going to be like that. Also, if you have a thigh high, that'll work as well, because thigh highs stick you together. That little one piece, and they got all them little things going up across, and then you got the little thing. You can use that too, but you still need a waist trainer. You see what I'm saying? You can wear that, but it's not going to compress you enough to where your stomach is like, boom, you know? So you'll still have to put this on over. So I just recommend, like, just go straight to the source and get you a waist trainer. So Hourglass, it just holds everything together. And yeah, so I just really recommend one of these, a good one. They got so many waist trainers, y'all, and they'll just take your money because they don't really do much. This was the first one I tried, and I just stuck with it. So, because I know for sure this thing works. And like I said, if it's too tight, you can always adjust it. You know, I can't down like that because it's like the band is kind of like, you know. But it just depends on your preference or whatever. And then I can go to like the mall or the park like this. I wouldn't mind because I don't have that beige thing sticking out. You see what I'm saying? You see? Nah, boom, look at that. And this is a crop top. If I had on a regular shirt, you wouldn't even see it. But even as a crop top, it's still cool. Like, you know, so I just figure I'll tell y'all my little secret, whatever. It works. I'm 4 weeks postpartum, 1 month. My baby is 1 month old today. So I figure I'll do this video today. And yeah, y'all. Y'all want a flat stomach after you done had a baby? This is the best way to go because it's a little swole right there, but I mean, you can't even really tell for real. I'm only 4 weeks. My 6 weeks, I'm going to come do a part 2. And I'm going to keep doing the same method with the rag. All 3 things I just showed y'all with the rag, the ab board, and the waist trainer. I'm going to do I'm going to be doing it the whole 6 weeks. So I got 2 more weeks of it, and I'm literally going to show y'all. I haven't did not a sit-up, not a crunch, no exercises. I do have a gym here, so I'm going to be working out soon. I'm going to be posting videos of that. And yeah, that's it. That's all I do. I say a little pudgy pudge, a little meanie. I mean, that's not a pudge. Some people are like, girl, feel me. But I was just all flat at first, but now I got that little bit. But it's going to go away. I'm telling y'all. So this is a little before picture. It's a before. And then in 6 weeks, we're going to come back and I'm going to have the same little onesie on. Maybe even the same shirt. We'll see. So we can do like a real full comparison. But it's not going to be a big difference, I can tell you that. But yeah. Flat stomach. I'm okay. Baby's okay. The baby's still in the ICU. I was in the ICU for a week. I've been home for 3 weeks now. So we're doing fine. Baby's still in the hospital. He'll be home in the beginning of June. But yeah, I pretty much got my body back. And I'm sharing my secrets with y'all so y'all can feel the same way, wonderful. As a mom, you know, as a new mom, you feel, you know, your self-esteem kind of sometimes slow down. So this will help. You want to get your body back right and maybe snatch better than before when you had a baby. Then this will be a secret. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All right, y'all. See y'all in my next video.